the chairman the past year and a half, and I could not have done it without each and every one of you here, and I really do appreciate it. Now I look forward to Mr. Foley taking over as chairman. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be a part of the board, but only as a director. And I'm still looking forward to being able to just sit back a little bit and just relax, and because the RMAC has a lot to offer, and it will continue to have a lot to offer as members change from year to year. You're going to see that you're going to have fresh ideas and new energy and vigor, and I look forward and encourage everyone to come out to each and every one of our meetings, because if you want to know what's going on, this is the place to find that out. And I'm just happy with the direction that the RMAC is going, and that Rosamond in general is going. So.
This is the new Sprint Tower going up behind Mimi's Burgers on 20th near Locust. And we talked to one of the people working on it, and they say it's all new components which will make the information move very much faster. Okay, and which was the old tower? The old tower belonged to?
I'm not sure, but that's the sizes belong to a Sprint right now.
Oh, but it belonged to Sprint?
Yeah, it's for Sprint, and
putting up new
all the new equipment right now.
Updating it.
Yes, actually, yeah.
So does it it make it faster? Maybe, I don't know.
It will be faster. So everything's brand new, so gotta be one reason to that's what they do.
Sure. And when do you think it'll be done?
It take as soon as we set up everything, all the new thing, it take like 2-3 weeks to hook out all the new equipment. They're gonna come and do new cabinets, old ones, and
yeah.
It takes like about a month sometimes.
Sure.
2 weeks.
Months to do it.
Yes.
I see. Well, it looks like quite a project, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
A lot of wire. A lot of wires and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Good.
The reason I come by today is basically because I don't know who to go to ask this question. It's actually a request. Little background, many years ago I put solar panels up on my house, about 7 years ago. At the time, for personal reasons, I decided to put them on my patio cover instead of on the roof line, a little less maintenance, that sort of thing. And that's worked very well for all these years. Well, my house faces north, the backyard is facing south. There's a brick retaining wall, about 5 or 10 feet of landscaping sloping down to another small retaining wall, sidewalk, and then Hook Avenue runs there. In that small landscaping area at the back of my house, there's 2 trees. They're not very tall, but they've gotten to the point now that especially one of them is starting to shade up my solar panels part of the time during the day. It's not on my property, it's on the landscaping property for Rosamond. So I've come by to see if I can get somebody to either just trim them, one of them in particular, both of them if possible. If not, who do I need to talk to about this? That's the only reason I'm here.
What's your cross streets?
It's right
there on 15th West.
15th and Jefferson.
Okay.
And it runs up to Sweet Gum, which parallels Hook. I have
probably a couple of more meetings, and then it's going to make its way over to the school board. It'll be there. They were a big part of this as well. And then it'll be going around the community to the businesses and stuff that wish to display it, that were very big and instrumental in making this event happen. And our next event is September 6th and 7th. And from 10 o'clock in the morning on September 6th, Saturday, to 10 o'clock in the morning, September 7th, Sunday, at the Rosamond High School. And so planning is underway, and anybody that wishes to join up, keep your eye on the papers, and we'll be having notices of meeting dates and things like that, and I'd love to have you come out and participate. And that's all I've got.
It has replaced 4 service lines to houses in Rosamond. We hung 280 door hangers that resulted in 37 lockoffs. They started the meter reading for the month. We installed 8 new meters for the new homes over here at Legacy. Continue installing the master meters throughout the community. And on the water bank side, we installed a 700-foot 8-inch pipeline out there to tie in 2 wells that they're going to be using for dust suppression out at the water bank. And then we installed a diesel engine and a gearhead and pumped a 3rd well. CIM is wanting to get all their wells up and running and maintain them and make it look like there's stuff going on out there. There was some vandalism out there where some tube and shaft was stole out of one of the pumps. So we're trying to make all efforts to make it look like there's a lot going on out there. They've signed a couple of leases with a couple of farmers to grow alfalfa and carrots to mitigate the dust out there. They'll have alfalfa. They got 160 acres ready to go. They're putting a pivot in right now. And then Kern Ridge is talking about leasing another 160 acres to grow carrots on this season. We did 170 work orders for the month of January. We've been doing over 200 USA tickets. Charter Communications putting in a new communication line for like internet and stuff. So they're doing a lot of digging in the Rosamond area. Staff has completed the SIMS training, and we're looking at going on line in March for our new SIMS asset management program. And that's all I have.
I'm planning in the very near future, in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, come out and spend an entire day with your manager, and then that will probably generate enough questions. I'll try to come back for 2 half days the week after that meeting, so I can be up 100% on everything we do, and I can see the operation, meet everybody. Anything else we have to report right now will be done, either in closed session or by written communication.
And if we're going to get something dramatic tomorrow, I can see that, but if we're just going to talk about not having any control.
There's going to be,
I'm good with that. I'm just saying, we're having a meeting that I don't know what we're to prepare for, because if we're talking about something that we have no control over, that's what the governor, we know about the drought, we know about the water shortages, so unless we have something pretty dynamic coming up about it,
well, that will be something we'll have to discuss and decide tomorrow as far as where we
I know, well, here's why I would ask Mr. President in the future, when we have a special meeting in the East with the court about something, because he came up 2 days ago, how much could come up, and we've been kind of on top of the water issues. How much more is coming up? I will sure that I wouldn't even bring it up, because that is so far out now with the ABEX bill, with their fees and all this. We're kind of in limbo unless we're going to firm it up tomorrow, which we probably won't. It's just something I'd ask for us to get a little more clarification before we have a meeting on it. Because I don't know what we're going to talk about. Maybe we'll find out tomorrow, but to have another meeting, I would have hoped we could have tagged on this week because that,
Well, we would have had it this evening, but our general manager.
Okay, I'm fine with it. I'm just saying, I don't know what we're going to talk about the drought, because we knew the drought was coming. Unless there's something different, but we can go ahead and we'll be here tomorrow to figure it out.
20th here in Los Angeles at the L.A. Auto Show. This is Ford's cmax Energy. Sells for about $37,000 and has 100 mile per gallon sticker. Sitting inside the car is fine. There's leg room down here for a 6'4" person, and like in all Ford's cars, the screen is important because it not only shows sound and direction, street directions, but it's also now going to hook up to your cell phone, so you can keep your hand on the wheel and still talk. The controls for the cell phone are right here on the steering wheel on the right hand side. Pick up, hang up. These are the charging instructions. Says you can fully charge it within 7 hours. Plug is right there. Using the faster charging, 240 volt, you can charge a Focus in 3.6 hours and a Fusion Energy in 2.5 hours.